welcome back to Cindy's Library. This is Cindy, and today I want to talk about C.S. Lewis's Space Trilogy. C.S. Lewis, he really loved speculative fiction and fairy stories and everything like that. But he didn't think there was enough of the kind that he and his friends liked. So, of course, he started writing them. In fact, that is how Out of the Silent Planet started. It was bet with J.R.R. Tolkien that one would write space travel, the other time travel, and Lewis ended up with the space travel. Tolkien, it's complicated. But C.S. Lewis, he definitely did a space travel story, too, in fact. This one's closer to traditional. In fact, it is a very like H.G. Wells' first Men in the Moon, except he does it from a completely different perspective and comes up with completely different conclusions. Mainly that it's not space or other planets that are cold and scary, really. It's that we are fallen that is the problem. And all of the assumptions that our hero Ransom starts with, he is shown by the end to be wrong. But that is more than can be said for his two compatriots, Weston and Devine, who kidnap him to go on this little adventure to Malacandra. And this is directly an answer to First Men in the Moon, like I said, by H.G. Wells. And I greatly enjoyed it, especially having read First Men in the Moon right before it. Perelandra. And this one, Ransom is off again, but this time to the planet Perelandra, where he finds an Edenic state on the planet. Everything's basically perfect. When he encounters the green lady there, it's not that she's stupid, but she's perfectly innocent. And well, Ransom was sent there specifically because the enemy had sent his own agent there. And so we have a whole fall situation developing there. But of course, it's a different planet. And so how it would come about is very different. And the outcome ends up being very different. This one I did not enjoy quite so much. It's very philosophical. And after the first couple chapters where we get Ransom sent off to the moon, or not the moon, to Perelandra, and a year and several months later, I think, he comes back, and then he starts telling about all his experiences. At first, it is a lot of just Ransom mostly being amazed at the new planet Perelandra, which I can't blame him because it really does sound pretty amazing. But I don't know, it just didn't make for the most exciting part of the story there. Things get better when he meets the Green Lady, and even better when the enemy arrives. And I might appreciate this better if I read Milton's Paradise Lost. So, have to put that on my list. And that's not to say that it was bad, because it was not. Then that hideous strength. For once, we stay on Earth for the whole time. And for once, the main character is not Ransom. We start with Jane and Mark Sadek, who are in a small university town, and for various reasons, now Mark is at a college there. He's very ambitious. And so when he gets an opportunity to join NICE, the National Institute of something or other, he jumps at it. Jane, meanwhile, is having her own experiences, which eventually leads her to the doorstep of our friend Ransom. And so it's definitely different, but I quite enjoyed it. It's definitely a critique of modern society, for sure. So, would you call these good science fiction? I guess it depends on what you are looking for. If you're looking more for hard science, things that might actually uh, exist or that we might be able to make someday, not so much. If you're looking for deep philosophical discussions and ideas in interesting settings and ways, I would say, yeah, maybe you should give this a try. I enjoyed them at least. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Truly do appreciate it. Have you read the Space Trilogy by C.S. Lewis before? So I'd love to hear what you thought down below. So until next time, I hope we all stay safe and healthy. And as always, happy reading!